steadily, get up, have a coffee, drink said coffee, jump on the bike. I'll be in here for 30 minutes. That's been up from 20 in off season, so just an extra 10 minutes. And steps have gone from 10 to 15, just because I like moving, and I was doing roughly 12 anyway with Ron. While I'm on here, I get back to a couple of my prep clients, because I've got quite a few on daily check-ins at the moment. Then when I'm off, I'll have breakfast and crack on with the rest of work. So cardio done, and we are sat down with meal one. I set up my nutrition, just look to prioritise training performance and recovery. So the vast majority of my food is in the pre, intra, post-workout and pre-bed window. I'm very fortunate to be able to train when I want to. So I train after my second meal as my pre-meal. So meal one's always relatively low. So it's 200 grams of egg whites, one whole egg, spinach. And then this is 30 grams of whey iso and some blueberries for micronutrients. This would usually be Greek yogurt, but I don't have any. So this meal's like, what, 306 calories? But then my pre-training meal's like 1100. So this is just kind of like extending that window, because I will eat this, do client work, and then I'll take Ron for a nice long walk before the pre-workout meal and go and hit push. Changes I've made from the previous phase to now being in prep, very minimal. So I was in a health phase until December. I then reintroduced some PDs, just as like a bit of a cruise, until I began prep. And I've been holding body weight, like to the 0.1 of a pound, for the majority of kind of mid-December to mid-Jan. So I've consistently held the same weight, eating, it was around 5.8k calories on a training day, and just shy of 5 on a rest day. So all I've done is I pulled training day from 5.8 to 5 and just shimmied some of the nutrition around. And then on a rest day, because my training split has changed, I adapted rest day quite significantly. Previously to this phase, my training setup was I'd train 5 times a week. It was upper, lower, rest, push, pull, delts and arms. Now I do pull, push, legs, pull, push, delts, arms, rest. So I have the one singular rest day. So because the total calories in the week would have technically gone up, because I'm having more training days, I have then made my rest day kind of very low carb, and it's just that one day of the week where I just clear everything out. I switched training from 5 days a week to 6 days, actually looking to improve my recovery capacity. What I was noticing with the absolute loading that I'm now using across a lot of my base lifts, trying to do all of that in an upper session, then going into lower, there was like some carryover. I found that if I train more frequently and I split that upper session into another push-pull, I'm actually able to spread the total volume across the week, keeping the same strength capacity and loading, and feel better. It's nice and easy. I enjoy it. I like training more than anything, so it keeps me happy. And that is where we're at. So I'm going to eat this. I'm going to do some work. I'm going to go for a walk, eat pre-meal, train push, take you through my pre-meal, take you through my intra-workout nutrition, and we'll go from there. Pre-workout meal time, the bigger meal of the day. So this is 180 grams cream of rice, 100 grams of banana, 75 grams of blueberries, 60 grams of whey, 30 grams of honey, 10 grams of dark chocolate. Made it cold. Well, I made it last night, kept it in the fridge. Have it cold today, because cold cream of rice is better pre-workout, hot before bed. And I'll be eating it with the special spoon that my client Will got me for when I decided to prep again. Not because hunger, bro, because I'm still eating 5,000 calories, but meaning behind the spoon. We'll eat this, and then we will go for a walk with Ron, get some steps in, and then I'll take you through my intra-workout nutrition, and we'll go hit push. And here is Hannah in her TVO present that I got her. It's focused on my face, so it can't see your ass.
Show how big my pre-workout is.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my GDA. Oh, it's gonna follow me.
Oh my god!
I forgot I was doing that.
So cool.
I've got to stand here so it comes to you.
Look how big that is! It's still focused on me.
Yeah.
It's not hot enough.
So, okay, ease. Eat that. Run. Run, come here. Ugh. Walk this. Go train.
Let's fucking go!
Intra-workout nutrition, really simple. Pre-workout in posing with Hannah Shaker. 95 grams of carbohydrates, split with EAAs, creatine, and a bit of salt. And there's some hydration powder in the second one as well, for when I'm halfway through my workout. And that will fuel the session.
Push, chest up, shoulders forwards. Yeah! Yeah.
Session complete and post-workout meal. The other heavy hitter of the day. So this is, once again, 180 gram of cream of rice, 100 grams of berries, and 65 gram of whey. It's really that simple. Very good session, a couple rounds of posing afterwards. And Hannah did upper. She's eating a very delicious looking bowl.
Which is the gut-friendly cream of rice and whey. Rice and grinds and honest whey.
Yeah, so Hannah got this whey, so obviously she's intolerant to sweeteners. We think there's a little bit of lactose intolerance in there as well. So the
Maybe
way
more just sensitivity, you know.
Yeah. So she found the whey, or someone on Instagram reached out and told you about this whey called Honest Whey, and it's obviously beef protein. What's really cool, when you turn it into a paste, it like hardens. So there's a peanut butter flavour, and it had water in it, and then it thickens and comes out exactly like peanut butter.
It's gonna just look disgusting, but I mean, it's focused on you.
Yeah. But that's mine. Nice and simple. Going on my face with the wheel spoon, and then it's back home to the dog.
Hi. You got your toy?
Hi, puppy. Good boy.
Hello. Hello.
Good boy. Do you want toilets? Come on in. Drop your dildo. There we go. Hey, ready? Steady. Oh, good. Toilet.
Are back at the table with meal 4. This is the bodybuilding staple of chicken and rices. We have 80 grams of rice, 275 grams of chicken, and 75 grams of green beans. We have Hannah eating fish, and Ron desperate for some chicken. Meal 5 is the same as meal 4, but I put kimchi on it. Isn't that right, Ron? cooking with Nigella. Now, as we come to the final meal of the evening, I wanted to do a show and tell of what I've been up to. So,
Picking show dates.
yeah, we picked my show dates because I started prep without picking show dates because I just wanted to get peeled and go, I'll just step on stage. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
I needed to actually pay attention to where to do a regional and then the qualifier, so that's now time planned out. In the meantime, I've been cooking, so I've made our food for tomorrow. That's not food. Hannah's breakfast needs to be made in the morning because it's salmon and it's frozen. That's there. She then has fish and veggies. You don't need to zoom on that, it's a fail. I attempted to make batter, which is very simply done with rice flour, egg whites, and just a bit of elbow grease. But
I think it looks great.
because it needed to be air fried, it just kind of slipped off. So we've got semi-battered fish. Then here would be an oat-based meal, which we made tomorrow. Following that is my other attempt at a batter, where I tried to make little beef sausages and batter them.
They literally look like kangaroo willies.
It didn't really work.
No, don't pull it off.
But afterwards I made a pretty sick omelette, so we're alright.
Omelette.
Then there's my food. So what you've seen today, the egg whites, the pre-meal, the post-workout meal, the chicken and rice, final meals on there. But the most important part of the evening is the fantastic baking that I've been doing. So Hannah was getting bored of her allocated snack of choice. She was like, oh, I want something a little different, but then she didn't want to feel shit by having like a fucking donut or a brownie. So I said, well, why don't I bake you stuff which is available for intolerances. So the easiest choice is like an oat-based banana bread using the whey that she can digest, and then in it you put things that she likes. Blueberries, dark chocolate. Yesterday I did one with the Christmas chocolate. So the little muffins, and then just one here. Ignore the edge because I didn't line it properly.
It looks great.
And yeah, that's... So the whole mix is like 1,366 calories with very good macros. It's like high protein, moderate carb, like 40 fat for the whole thing.
And my snack allocation is 240 cals.
Yeah, so...
Because I'm a fat bitch.
What I did the first time was I made it into individual muffins. It was easier to dish out.
But I ate all of them.
So I wanted to see what would work better, a cake or a muffin. That ends up looking a bit flat.
The
They
muffins
look
that
better. They rose.
I mean, I did eat one of these as well, like already today. It was very good.
But moving on to the actual last meal. So I don't really give a shit about the presentation of most of my food. Realistically. My last meal is very different. My last meal has to be
Sacred.
absolute perfection. Absolute perfection. So it's the same on both training and rest day. I've had this style of meal as my final meal for as long as I can remember. It's 150 cream of rice, 80 whey, 150 berries, 20 almond butter, 10 dark chocolate, and that's really it. But I make the cream of rice, I'll nuke that again so it goes slightly crispy on top. I'll then put it under the grill for a minute so the top gets crispy. While that's crisping, I will lightly heat the frozen blueberries in the pan so they're warm but not frozen. I'll dump them on top of the crispy cream of rice, drizzle the whey paste on top of that, and then almond butter and dark chocolate it, and it's pretty exceptional. Give me 10 weeks, it'll just be white fish in a bowl and I'll cry. But it needs mustard. We have a lightly crispy top, blueberries underneath, dark chocolate, whey paste, almond butter. This one. But they came from Amazon today, and it must have been like this way in cold. It looks like it's been punched. And that is me getting back in front of the camera and biting the bullet because I really wanted to, but I was uncomfortable doing it. So that's why I eat in a day, to get a little bit less fat.